Some of the major challenges for patients with IBC, as well as researchers who care about them and the doctors who treat them, is the fact that it is rare. It is hard to get a good, strong database of core samples to study. It's also hard sometimes for people to even be diagnosed. There are men, by the way, who have been diagnosed with inflammatory. We know of 4 in the last 20 years in the US. Now, not to dismiss that is an insignificant number, because honestly, it's probably higher. It's not tracked. That's definitely a challenge. Patients do not have a code for IBC. When you go to the doctor and you've got bronchitis, there's a place to check. There's no box for us. Rare diseases don't get one. That is a huge challenge. That huge challenge leads to the lack of tracking, which leads to the lack of statistics to show the need for research. But the only thing they know about women and men with IBC is we have a hugely high fatality rate. And so we want to have it be that they're not working backwards off death certificates. We want them giving us a code. Patients can be diagnosed quicker. We want to be tracked. We want researchers to feel secure that they can go for a grant and be reasonably funded to do the research for something that is rare. I get it that if you've got $1 and you want to help a lot of people and you can help 100 over here and only 2 over here, you might go over here. But I strongly encourage researchers to feel confident to try, because the fatality to me should tip the scales. And so the challenges for patients and researchers is somewhat the same. The lack of coding, lack of database, lack of education, lack of facilities to actually research and fund IBC care. There's only 4 in the entire U.S. So and sometimes women can't travel. That's another thing that's hard for patients. When you're really, really sick, can you travel to another center, another state? Who's going to cover your hotel? How are you going to get there? Who's taking care of your kids? What about your job? All those things are real life concerns. And as much as I'm really known for saying, put yourself to the front of the line, I also know at the end of the day, people have other responsibilities. We're not all just sitting here on a pillow. Nothing's going wrong in our life. I mean, we've got jobs and kids and spouses and parents or whatever. So there's a lot of challenges. I think, though, sometimes one of the biggest challenges for a patient is that self-realization that you might have to step outside of your comfort zone in your own community and seek care at a university center. Because that's a pretty humbling thing to realize that you're that sick that you can't just go down the road to your local doctor to get what you need. And I see researchers stepping up to the plate and really getting engaged and wanting to be challenged by that. That gives me a lot of confidence. So I don't know really how to end the challenge part because they're huge. But I know together, talking, we can fix those challenges and we can make it better.
For more information, you can visit our website at theibcnetwork.org. You can also download the IBC Network Foundation app.